Hey, I'm here with Kiran Dhaliwal. She's 29 years old from Abbotsford, and her story starts from the day she was born. She was premature and only a pound and a half. Is this true?
Correct.
Okay, so obviously you don't remember that, but did you have, health complications right from when you were born?
My mom tells me I was in the hospital for about 6 months in an incubator, so I guess there were some complications from when I was born. After that, I would have to go for just 6-month or annual checkups till I was about 5 for just hearing and sight and stuff like that. And fortunately, it all turned out okay. But yeah.
Yeah, you ended up being like, a beautiful regular kid. Or did you feel like, there were times when because you always had to go to the doctors for checkups. Were there other altercations as growing up?
I don't think so. I knew I was premature and my family knew, but I don't think it was something that people would necessarily be able to see just from looking at me, kind of thing. Yeah. But I was fortunate. I am completely healthy and was able to overcome it all. But I know of people who were premature and not just through their childhood, but later on in life, have health complications and stuff like that. But being premature doesn't necessarily mean that you can't succeed in anything you want to do.
You went on to go to university. You traveled and did some schooling. What is it that you're taking in school, and what is your passion?
I went to SFU for a couple of years, started my undergrad there. Upper year classes, I knew I wanted to continue my education, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. And rather than letting my grade slip, I had taken a couple of years off, worked full time. And then when I figured out, that I had my head back together and was ready to go back to school, I transferred to York in Toronto. I did a double major in criminology and law and society. From there, I knew I wanted to go to law school. I ended up going to the London School of Economics in England, London, which was a childhood dream of mine, and absolutely loved it. After I finished my law degree, I came back to Vancouver. I was about 26 years old or so.
I find you extremely inspirational, growing up premature, 1.5 pounds, you grew up in a single family household, traveled on your own, and just you're doing your thing, So if you had a message to send out to the community from Kiran, what would it be?
I think my message for young people would be, especially for kids who are in high school or at the age where they're starting university or in university or even having gone through university and they're just at a point in their lives where they really don't know what they want to do. If you ever in your heart feel like, I want to do this, don't ever give up.
It is a wonderful message. Thank you so much. Kiran Dhaliwal, Angelina Rai, we're not going to give up. This is Close Look.